Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Wakal Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the icon and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and true and sincerity, man, risking their life to do so. So, this is a quick lesson, hopefully, it'll be edified, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Basically, going into how the righteous run into the name and they are saved, man. And you gotta use the Lord for your guide, your protection, man. Because we finna come in some serious times, man. And the Lord is the only one that's gonna be able to get us out of those things, man. So, we gonna jump right into it unless you got something to add.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
And that's what we doing, man. We set to be a watchman of Yahweh Baal Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And when you stand on that watch, you on a tower, waiting for the enemy to come in, man. And that's what we do. We warn our people week in, week out on YouTube land, and let them know that the Lord is on his way back, man. And the enemy is finna evade us, man. But we gonna need that guide, that power, the trust on, the lean on, to get us out that jam, man. Keep going.
Mm-hmm. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
And that's what we do. We write that vision, man. The vision is talking about these scriptures, man. The prophecies that's coming to pass, man. And we make it plain, man. We don't come in with enticing words. And we don't do like these other pastors might do, man. Feed the bullshit, man. We give you straight what the scriptures say.
Yep. It says that he may run that readeth it. And that's the key word in there, that he may run that readeth it. And what is he running to, man? He either running to safety. Okay, because like the brother made the analogy, according to scriptures, man, we're watchmen. You know, in the ancient world, we'd be on the watchtower, but today we don't have a city, man. We don't have none of that. And the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but it's spiritual. So we're doing it in a spiritual sense today, man, because the enemy is coming. Jacob's trouble, martial law, you know, sedition among men, chaos and uproars on another level. You know, Venezuela, Brazil, things like that. Colombia, that's just a preview on a minor scale as to what's to come. The scripture says there should be a day like no other.
That's right.
And that's what we're running from, man. We're running from that day, man. You know, we're running to safety. And what safety? These scriptures. Having that name, having understanding of these scriptures so you can be stable in that day, to make it in that day.
Please don't worry. This is Psalms 91 and 1. It says, he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, man. Yeah. And what's that secret place? It's talking about these scriptures, man. Yeah. And these scriptures was going to protect us in the day to come, man. You get Isaiah 33 and 6.
God, gotcha.
Because when all hell break loose, and what we going to have? The trust in Yahweh Baal Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And when you read Sirach 2 and 10, it said, who have he forsaken that's called upon them, man? That's who have he forsaken that's trust in him? Mm-hmm. None of them, man. And we have prime examples, because the thing was written for foretime, written for our learning. And our forefathers, that was delivered, that was safe, that the Lord gave power and got them out that jam, man.
You say Isaiah
33?
33, It's Isaiah chapter 33, starting 1. 6. Isaiah 33 is, 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation.
That's right.
And the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
And the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Because when you look up that word stability, it go into faith. Hey, so the faith of our time shall be what? Hey, the Yahweh Baal Hashem Yahweh Shai, there's knowledge. There's knowledge, man. The Lord is going to work miracles, man. The Lord said that in Psalms that he haven't had his son or forsaken his sons that ever beg bread, man. We would want for anything in that time of trouble. And we know famine is coming.
Yep.
We know destruction is coming. So the Lord is going to protect us, man. This is our refuge, right?
Yep.
You got something else to know?
Okay. This is Proverbs 18, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run unto it and is safe. And that's what we run into, the name of the Lord. Because Scripture says, also in Acts, 4 and 21, I believe.
Yep.
It's in the 4th chapter, verse
12.
Verse 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other. For there is, Acts 4 and 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other. For there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. And when you read the scriptures, you understand what that name is, man. You understand it's separate from all these other idols. You understand there's accountability that comes with that name. You understand, according to the book of Acts, that he spoke Hebrew, so therefore his name is in the pure Hebrew. According to Zephaniah 3:9, he said, I will turn to the pure language, that they all may call upon me with one consent.
That's right.
And we got to have that name now, because guess what? He's giving us that name to call on in a time of trouble, man. So when it all hell and chaos break out, man, we need that name to call upon. So we're going out declaring that name.
That's right. Hey, this back in the Psalms 91, and I'm going to start at 2 again. Well, I'm going to read 1 again. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say on the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, and he will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snares of the flower, and from the noise and pestilence, man. So the Lord is the one that's going to do these things, man. So we got to trust in that, especially trust in that name, man, because that's what's going to deliver us, man. That's its power in that name, just calling upon Yahweh Bashem Abishai, man. And that's the first step of turning to him. This and you gotta fear.
Yep.
You have to fear, man, because without that fear, you can't serve Yahweh Bashem Abishai, man, and you're gonna lose that name. This Psalms 18 and 1. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. And this King David speaking, man. And we know King David was a mighty man.
Yep.
Took down 10,000s, man. Right? And he still said what? The Lord is his strength. He said, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, and who I would trust, my buckler and my horn of my salvation and my high tower. Like the brother said, man. The Lord's name is our high tower, the one we call upon in our Savior, man. Right. Verse 3, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from my enemies, man. So when all these things come upon us, hey, the Lord is who we're going to call upon, and we're going to get saved, man, through that name. You got something, bro.
And it's Psalms 27, verse 5. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle, he shall hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall my head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing praises unto Yahweh. And the Most High will deliver us, man. Because you go into that Hebrew word for pavilion, man. It means thick layer, covered. A booth, man. So how the Lord's gonna deliver us and save us, through the chariots, man. Being protected in chariots when we get delivered out of this destruction, or rather it be a chariot or an angel that come fight and fight for us and guide us, man. Until the Lord receive you, man, in the chariots.
That's right. I got one for you. This Psalms 33 and 19. It says to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul wait for the Lord. He is our help and our shield, man. Say, for our heart shall rejoice in him because we have trust in his holy name, man. And that's what we supposed to buy here, man. The Lord name, man. Because the Lord is what's going to get us out this trouble. So that's plain.
That's right.
If you got anything else on? Because in a time of trouble, a lot of these people are going to trust in what they know. Yep. And what they know, all they know is so-called Jesus, and some people don't even believe in God. Atheists, man. So they really fucked in that day. But if you're a true man of the Lord, you're gonna trust in the Lord name, man. And He only have one name, man, that you should call upon. The brother said he read in the Acts, Zephaniah, man. Hey, these things is not nothing to play with, man. Because when you read Daniel, it says it's gonna be a time that never been upon the face of the earth, like the brother quoted. So we gonna need that name. We gonna need that faith. We gonna need the Lord, man. Because He's the only one that's gonna deliver us in a time of trouble, man. If you don't got something, I got something, brother.
Come.
This Psalms 34, and I'm gonna start at 16. The face of the Lord is upon them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their troubles, man. So when we pray, when we call upon a name and asking the Lord to deliver us, man, He hear our cries, right? It say verse 18, the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a brokenhearted, and save such to be as a contrite spirit. Saying that you always fucked up, being humble, man. That's the way to be. That's how King David said when you read Psalms 51, right? 19, many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all, man. So no matter what you're going through, in the time of trouble, the Lord is going to deliver you all, man. You can be hungry. You could be faced to death, and Esau have a gun to your head. The bullet might don't even, the gun might jam, man. Or they might come evade you. You might hide in a corner and they might not see you. You got to know that the Lord can do all these things, man. But you have to trust in Him and trust in that name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to deliver you in a time of trouble.
That's right. This is Isaiah 31, verse 4. For thus hath Yahweh spoken unto me, like as a lion and a young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. In Zion, Jerusalem, Israel is a people for us a place. And who fit the curses that was placed upon Israel for their disobedience? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans scattered under all the nations today, where the Lord said He will deliver us from these nations. And it says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also He will deliver, and pass over He will preserve it. You know, so just as there's great destruction coming for the wickedness and rebellion and disobedience of our people, great deliverance is coming for those that hope, that wait, and that run to His name, that run to safety, man. Because that's what we run into safety. And running to safety is really sacrificing certain things, man, so you can make it to safety. That's right. When you run it, you can't have everything with you, man. You only have a few things, and that few things that we have is the Word, and whatever the Lord see fits, have us hold on to in that day, man.
That's right.
That's it, man. Hey, man, so Lord, hope this lesson was edified through the Spirit, and we give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles, great millstone, that have labored and pushing His word out, the holy apostles and prophets back to the end of reincarnation. Shalom to everybody that listen and believe and watch these videos. Shalom.
Shalom.